What's up, everyone? This is AllDestroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Last time, we did a few more Persona fusions, and as we continue to go through our normal life, a typhoon has hit. So yeah, thankfully we do have a few days off from school anyway, but unfortunately we were caught in the storm and now we're not exactly feeling all that well. In this episode, we are just going to go ahead and call it an evening, but before we do that, I actually didn't show what personas I currently had after we'd done all of the Persona fusions. So here's just a quick lowdown as to what my current Persona deck is looking like. Just to give a bit of a heads up as to what Personas I bought back, which I've fused and kept, just so that you guys have a general idea of what I currently have. So with that taken care of, we're pretty much done for this evening, so we're just going to head back to the room. Well, we're not really feeling that well. We may as well get some shut-eye.
I have been waiting for you. I last summoned you in your dreams quite some time ago. Several seasons have come and gone since I first offered my assistance. Now then, your special power, Persona. Have you been using it wisely?
Of course I have. I've been utilizing this power to protect those that I care about, to protect this city. Even despite what anyone could potentially think, I'm doing it for what I believe is right.
So, you haven't given it much thought?
I just told you!
To be perfectly honest, I sense a great catastrophe in your future.
A catastrophe?
But it would be a pity to lose one such as yourself unnecessarily. Therefore, please allow me to provide you with a new form of assistance. Henceforth, you shall be able to fuse 4 or more personas.
Wait, really? You can do that?
I am certain that this will be of great benefit to you.
Well, thank you, Igor. And now we can finally be able to fuse even more personas. We can now fuse more than just a line and a triangle spread. In fact, we can fuse up to 4, 5, or even 6 personas at once. I'll go into a bit more details the next time we venture into the Velvet Room and do some more fusions.
But now, you must be tired. Please, rest easy. Until we meet again, farewell.
Farewell, Igor. And boy, did we spend a few days in bed. Although admittedly, that party last night was pretty alright. With the typhoon past, and having slept quite a few days, we can actually do something today. And since it's a string of holidays, we at least still have some time for, well, ourselves and our social links. So let's see. What can we do today? Well, actually, I think we have a right persona for this. If I'm thinking right. Okay. Definitely have the right persona for this. I'm not sure if we need a matching persona, but you know what? It's still good to have. Just to be on the safe side. Today we're going to be doing something that's been quite a long time coming. Oh, hey, hey guys. I didn't even notice you all. How are you guys doing? I'm feeling fine. Oh, thanks, Ken, but I do have some things I need to do. And I'm feeling better, so no need to worry. Okay, so daytime. There's not really too much we can do. At least, well, there are a few social links that we could potentially hang out with, and we are going to be spending our time with one of them. For today, we're here at Iwatodai Station in order to hang out with Hierophant. I bet I fooled someone thinking we were hanging out with Mamadou. However, we are spending our, well, I was about to say evening. We're spending our day here at Bookworms. And this has been a long time coming. Huh? You know, I've just kind of been asleep for the past couple days. Maybe I should just leave him alone. Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Problem. Oh, what problem? Wait, what? Wait, were you lying? Bunkichi-san, were you just lying to me right there? Oh, you're serious. I suppose, but are you and Mitsuko going to be okay with that? Mitsuko? Well, thank you both. What is it? Oh. Well, thank you. I think they'll be just fine. Thou art I, and I am thou. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Hierophant Arcana have been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Koryu, the ultimate form of the Hierophant Arcana. It seems as though the dilemma with the persimmon tree has been solved. We have mastered the old couple's social link, and our power to create personas of the Hierophant Arcana has reached its maximum. By maxing out this social link, we can now make Koryu, the guardian of nature. Pretty fitting considering that it was a persimmon tree that this was all around. I'm sure he is. No, I think you're just being a proud mother.
Oh, hey!
Hey, Yukari. Okay, well, that was a pretty good way to spend the day. And, well, it's Monday, so there's nothing really much for us to do. Except, well, okay, you guys can already tell what we're going to be doing. But before we do that, does anyone have anything important to say? You don't have to do that, Yukari, but thanks. Okay, anyone else have anything important to say? Really, Junpei? It's a typhoon. It's not a freaking tornado. Although granted, considering how strong winds are, wouldn't be surprised. Could have tornado-like winds. Well, thanks, I guess. Alright. I know this is kind of boring, but I mean, everyone says things different from time to time. It's important events like the typhoon, you know, it's, well, they only say it like a day or two after. But I'm feeling fine, Mitsuru. I couldn't agree more. Do you have anything important to say, Fuka? Yeah, I tend to bounce back pretty quickly. In fact, that's actually true for me in real life, too. Like, I'll be feeling really sick for about a day or even half a day, and then, like, I'll feel completely better. But we are spending the evening in Tartarus. Alright, so before we do anything, we're heading on over to the Velvet Room. Because now we have access to more fusion combinations. We can... Oh, we don't have access to... Huh. I'm pretty sure we can do... No, yeah, we will. I guess we don't have access to a 6 persona spread yet. I definitely know that they're there. Maybe it's because we don't have the right combination yet, but here you can see that there are different results that can occur when we have very specific personas. Beyond the triangle spread, when it comes to cross, pentagon, and eventually hexagon spreads, we're going to need to have specific persona combinations in order to create the designated persona. Now, unfortunately, we won't know exactly what we're getting unless we have all of the personas with us. So it's not even just a matter of having them in our compendium. We actually have to have them with us. Now, what I want to do is to grab this combination. You'll recall we've had a quest for a long time in order to create Black Frost. This is the combination that we need, and why we couldn't do it before. Because these personas can only be fused in this fashion. So in order to fuse Black Frost, we need to have King Frost, Jack Frost, Pyro Jack, and for some reason Queen Mab. Don't know why. However, since we do have all those personas in our compendium, we will be able to, well, create what we need. Unfortunately, with all of my fusion last time, there's not really any personas that I can fuse and get rid of. Although actually, oh, that's something else that I want to do. You know what? Now's as good a time as any to fuse Dionysus, because I do want to at least make room for one persona. Okay, so if I can fuse... If I can get rid of a persona that I don't need. Clothal? Okay. Let's see, is there anything else? Because I don't want to get rid of... Well, no, I'm gonna need Kakulane again. What about Seiryu? Dominion, I need Dominion. Well, hopefully in our exploration through Tartarus, we'll be able to gain a level or two. And then we'll be able to fuse a few more personas. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't try to fuse Dionysus without getting rid of any of these personas. Because these are the ones I use in battle. And preferably, well actually no, Titania is a must. Okay, so let me see what I can do for combinations. I suppose this will do. So, we are fusing away Clothal, Thoth, and Molt in order to fuse Dionysus. We have yet to establish the moon social link, but we need room. Alright, so unfortunately, since we haven't established the moon social link, he gets no additional power. However, that does allow us a little bit of space for our personas. So, what I want to do is first register Dionysus, and then... Okay, there's two personas that I want to buy back. Well, actually, conveniently, they're both Emperor personas. I'm going to buy back Oberon and King Frost. I'm hoping to be able to get enough space so that way I'll be able to fuse Black Frost once we're done with this Tartarus exploration. Now, as you can very clearly tell, this is just primarily going to be about training and money. Although getting a few level ups wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. We'll bring along Yukari. Getting a few level ups won't be bad, since then we can, well, have higher levels. If we can have higher levels, all the better, because that means more fusions. Which I kind of need, because I don't just simply want to dismiss my personas. Simply because there's no reason why I couldn't, but it does sort of feel like a waste. Oh, excuse me. It does feel a little bit like a waste, just dismissing a persona without fusing it into something else. So, if we absolutely need to, we will. But if I could maybe use those personas for something a little more productive, I will, and it will save me just that much more money. Okay, so what I want to do, well, primarily I'm just beelining it straight to the stairs, but if the first enemy I encounter, okay, this will do. Let's go ahead and attack you. Not exactly a... I don't want to face off against that driver, but whatever. And now I'll switch on over to Titania. With Titania and Oberon, we can use Summer Dream. This is another combination spell that eventually will need to be done for a quest. As for what it does, for Summer Dream, anything can happen. This will be interesting. Nothing! Great! Absolutely nothing happened! Well, at the very least, I was able to show it off. Sort of. So basically, we did need to do that for Elizabeth's request. Each of Elizabeth's requests will require us, well, at least in a set, will require us to use pretty much, if not every single combination attack. So it's imperative that whatever ones that we can do, we do. Okay. You are simply weak to light, and you are weak to either electricity or wind. So, Mazionga. I don't believe there's any other of those combinations that we can do at the moment. But, heck, that's a very easy one and kind of straightforward if you're familiar with Shakespeare. Hey, more money's always nice. However, that's all I really wanted to do, so at this point, I'm just going to cut away, and as per usual, if anything important happens, I'll show it to you guys, and if not, I'll see you guys back on the first floor. God dang it. And another metal dog suit for Koromaru, in case this one has a better effect. Or shinier. Dang, like every chest on this floor is actually pretty decent. I think there was one Mapatra gem, but still. Like 70,000 yen and some new legs for Aegis. For not being the floor I wanted the gold chest on, that was still a pretty good floor. Ooh, well, The effect is lame, but at the very least, Aegis gains 9 evasion. So, I mean, that's good for her. You're welcome, Aegis. Ooh, jet boots. I don't believe I've seen these before. I don't think they're... Yeah, they're not as good as the Vernal sandal. Yukari, I think I found you a nice pair of shoes. Oh yeah, they're much better than the cyber shoes. Plus 12 to evasion, and she keeps her same ability. So there you go, Yukari. I hope you like them. Aw, you're welcome. Another Mantle of Wind. Yukari, do you have this piece of equipment? No, you have a Robe of Salvation. And Resist Ice, which... that would better fit Akihiko, but... you could use the defense a lot more than he could use the effect. So there you go. Glad you liked it. Every time. I might not be screwed yet. Okay, this is the first rare chest. Okay, I need to kill you first. Or run away because you're a freaking tank. Okay. First gold chest that could potentially spawn this katana. Please, 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 please. Yes! Finally! The Mikazuki Munichika. God, I've been searching. This is like my 6th run throughout Tartarus. Just from this trek. God, it's taking me about an hour. Goodness gracious, of just running up the different floors, and I've been trying to avoid battles as much as possible. Okay, more enemies than usual, which has been very common, but doesn't matter. Found the stairs. Oh, thank goodness I found that. I was probably going to give that one more run through, and then I was just going to just quit. Thank goodness, though. Okay, I found the katana. Took me about 2.5 hours total, dedicated exclusively to it. But I got the katana. So let's go ahead and turn in, well, first accept the request, and then turn it in. Thank goodness. Okay, register on my personas. And Elizabeth, I found the stupid sword. I don't think a heart-shaped sword is practical. I mean, swords have to be used as swords. And a crescent moon does have a pretty good shape to it. But for that, we get 2 Cup of Kings. Certainly not worth the trouble, but something that we need to get done anyway. I'm glad that that finally did. Okay, so now we need to potentially fuse Black Frost. Now, I only grew 1 level in between throughout all that training, because like I said, I mostly tried to avoid battles. Okay, so we can fuse Kaiwan. I'm pretty sure we can fuse... Can we fuse something else as well? Kaiwan. I'm pretty sure there's another level 49 persona somewhere. Maybe it was Yaxini I was thinking of. But she's level 50. Well, at any rate, let's see what we can do with... Oh, I can't make him with Succubus. I'd rather not use those personas. Da 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 da. Okay, I think I could probably use these two, maybe? If I can get any... Well, Garula. If I could give him Garudine. And some halfway decent skills as well. That might work. Give me a little bit. I at least got Garudine, so that works. So we're fusing away Seiryu and Quetzalcoatl in order to fuse Kaiwan. Seems interesting that we're getting a literal star persona. And dang, that's creepy. Oh well, at the very least he gained some experience. Okay, so that's my second spot. So if I could make another persona via the triangle spread... Seriously, what the heck? It's amazing just how few personas you can fuse with the Devil Arcana. It's actually kind of funny. Okay, but let's see if there's any other personas I could potentially fuse. I may just have to go with trying to make perhaps a better setup with another persona. Or worst case scenario, I just simply dismiss a persona or two. That's really a worst case scenario. But I'm not really seeing much. But give me a little bit while I see what else I could potentially fuse. Okay, I couldn't make anything else. There was literally nothing that I could do in terms of fusions. So I just had to dismiss Oberon and Ubelaris. Okay, but at the very least, all we need to do is buy back Pyro Jack, Jack Frost, and then Lovers, Queen Mab. Okay, now for this we just simply head to fuse personas. When Igor says that, that means that you have the necessary components for a multi-spread fusion. Which, as you can tell, we do have the necessary components to create Black Frost. Why on earth you would be below level 34 by this point is beyond me. At the very least, when it comes to trying to gather skills, it's actually rather easy to do so with these different combinations, since you don't have to go through all the different options. You just simply back out and then hit A or X again. To be honest, Black Frost isn't the greatest of personas, but I guess this will do. At the very least, it gives me options for getting rid of, for Maracunda, as well as any other skills he'll potentially learn. So as a refresher, we're fusing away King Frost, Jack Frost, Pyro Jack, and Queen Mab in order to fuse Black Frost. Let's see how this works. Since this is our first cross spread, I'll go ahead and let the animation play. Alright. And he'll definitely get Maracunda. That's for sure. What would I want to get rid of for that? Probably either Agi or Bufu. Let's get rid of Bufu. So I already have Agi Lao and Bufu La. The Fury, which is... well, that could help out in a bind. Trifuri allows me to escape any non-boss battle. So I'll get rid of Agi for that. In case I'm in a real pinch, Trifuri might not be a bad skill. Agi thou. Well, to be honest, I have absolutely zero intention of using Black Frost because I have Succubus and Titania. So you know what? Sure. Okay, that'll be... Really? Oh, really? Agi thou turn to Fire Amp. You know, Fire Amp would be pretty good if I had a fire skill. Oh, wait. Damn it. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. All that really matters is that we register Black Frost into the compendium. And now we can finally turn in this request. We've had this one for a very long while, and I'm glad that we're finally able to finish it. Well, I guess even Elizabeth doesn't know all of the potential within us. But for that, we get the Wizard's Mark. Which I think we have that? Or was that the Sage's Mark? It might have been like this, or Mage's Mark, whatever. Well, at any rate, our next Persona quest. Create Grimmakala. I'm pretty sure that most, if not all, of the Persona Fusion requests are multi-spreads. I don't remember what's... Of course, what also is kind of... I feel a little bit of an oversight is the fact that, like, even though we've fused Black Frost and we've done that combination, it still won't show it. So, yeah, kind of but what are you gonna do? Let's see. There's not really any other fusions that I want to do, mostly because I don't know the levels of these different cross spreads off the top of my head, and I don't want to waste money buying personas that the fusion will be for a persona whose level I can't meet. So I may go into, well, I'll probably look up like what levels are which, and then maybe from time to time I can do some of those. Now, I forget, what was, oh, Quetzalcoatl, was that Sun? He was Sun. Okay, I want my wind persona back. Okay, and I believe that is it. We can't make Grimmakala, at least I don't think we can. If we can, then I may just, well, the problem is that even if I didn't buy back Quetzalcoatl, I would still have only 3 spaces. So I would need to dismiss another persona, which, yeah. Then again, I don't really need Black Frost, so whatever. Well, anyway, Junpei, you did a good job out there today. Also, look how many Tsubaki Marus I got. Holy crap, is this a common item? I got so many of those damn things. Anyway, Junpei, you did well out there. Here's your reward for that. You're welcome. Also, for whatever reason, Junpei and Shinjiro, actually, are in great condition for today. don't entirely know why, but they are. So if you really need to do some training with either one of these two, today's a pretty good day to do that. However, with all that taken care of, I believe we're going to call it a day. Next time on Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Well, we don't need to go back to Tartarus anytime soon. We've reached the barrier, we've done all the requests that we can, except maybe Grimlacala, but you know what, I'm gonna wait until I have a few more levels before I tackle that one. So, I suppose we're off to just finishing up our little break and then heading back to school. So until next time, everyone, take care.